Hey guys, Professor Prime here with ModularPlanet.com, and welcome to a episode of Prime Talk. It has been a significant amount of time since I've done Prime Talk videos. For those of you who might be new to the channel, Prime Talk was a segment of the channel where I would talk about toys that were upcoming on pre-order or concept that were in the process of becoming pre-orders. Most of the time I review and look at, discuss of toys, mainly Transformers, Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, and things like that from websites like Hasbro Pulse, which usually has, a lot of Hasbro stuff, and then Show Z Store, which is where I purchase most of my, if not all of my third-party Transformer figures. I have purchased a couple from Amazon, and I have purchased a couple from other not YouTube websites, but a couple other websites that are toy related. And I did get two or three of my Devil Savior figures from eBay. And I want to just today, for this episode of Prime Talk, I want to talk about the new Transformers Age of Primes. What's unique about this is that I feel like the Age of Prime toys are partly coming from Transformers 1, because that movie heavily focused on not so much all the characters, but like their backstory of what the Primes were, that they were created by Primus and the first Primes and all that kind of stuff like that. And they were betrayed, by, in certain media it was the Fallen in the Transformers 1 movie. If you haven't seen it yet, spoilers, but it was Sentinel Prime through the war with the Quintessons. So in today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Commander class for this, and it's the Aerialbots, which I'm super excited for because I'm a huge fan of the Aerialbots, despite the fact that I have been on the hunt for the G1 forever. I finally picked up Silverbolt last year. It's a little bit damaged. It doesn't have any of the forming parts to make Superion. I really wanted to get the Zeta one, but it's been out of stock now for a long time, and I missed my window to get it. And there is the Fans Toys version, but to be completely honest with you, for what I'm basically, I'll probably always display it in Superion form. So the price point they want for that is really high. Like, each bot is over $200. And so that's just way too much money for me. And it's not really that, it's accurate, but I don't know. I think for Fans Toys, the price point always has pushed me away from purchasing them. Because I don't know, I just feel like they overprice their figures. But this is a Hasbro figure, so this is going to run the same price as the Minosaur they did, which I did a review on Motormaster, and we did do a review, I believe, no, I actually never did any. I did a couple. I think I did a review on Dead End and Drag Strip, but I never did a review on the other ones, and I never did a complete one on Minosaur, which I'll probably do down the line, even though it's, way past the time. But I still like reviewing old toys because it's always fun to go back and see what was. So, not too surprising from the picture you're seeing before us, the Silverbolt is basically kind of like Minosaur was, where you have, Motormaster, which is like the truck, and then the trailer was basically the whole combined mode. And for the most part, that's kind of how the G1 was. And every third-party version, like DX9, I know Fans Toys has been working on theirs, if it's not been finished yet. X-Transbots, I think, has one. The one I have is DX9. There is a Magic Square one, which is a Legend Scale one, which I also have as well. And those all use the same thing, where the trailer basically turns into the skeleton, and the bots just plug in. But that's kind of how Minosaur works. Aerialbots are a little different. And like most of the combined bots, each one combines into a part and connects. Where I find it interesting that they followed the same mold again. And so basically, as you're seeing this is what you're going to get. It's basically the whole skeleton. And each Silverbolt will basically just plug into the back and disappear unless you look at the back of it, just like Motormaster does. And then the Aerialbots you'll break them in half, and they'll each connect to the arms, and they'll plug into the back of the legs, which will push in the front parts, and we will. So let's go ahead and take a look at it here. So this is the first image we have here, which is very G1 Silverbolt, and this what I'm excited for. And then we have its robot mode, which is, I know this is a render, but it doesn't look that great. This looks terrible, but this is a stock render image. This is not the actual product. So yeah, it looks really, really bad. It really does. But you have the skeleton, which turns into a quote-unquote base mode, which is kind of funny. Then here he is combined, and you see with the two Aerialbots that we have released, so they're all on pre-order right now. So you can see how they split in half and just connect, and then the back plugs in and that pushes. It works, and it's reminiscent of the G1 being blocky. So I mean, and then here's like a detailed image of all that. And then here it is with the base mode basically combining onto the jet mode to make this larger plane, which I think is okay. I think it's fine. And then you got the box, you've got the and all that and the box art, and there's a picture of the box. He's $89. And as we all know, after War for Cyber, or actually during War for Cybertron, they changed what the meaning of like core class or legends class, deluxe class, leader class, voyager class, commander class, titan class are not necessarily the size of the bots, but they are parts counts. So like Rodimus Prime, which is probably I think so far Rodimus Prime has been the highest part count for a commander class. And he was a commander class, but he's essentially a leader. Essentially, just like Optimus Prime was a deluxe class from Siege, but then Earthrise, he was a leader class because he had a trailer. But it was the same size bot. So you have that. So let's go ahead and scroll down. Your basic information, everything like that. What does it come with? It's not showing me the information what it comes with. Okay, here we go. Product features. So obviously he's a 7-inch robot that's fully combined. Silverbolt action figures. Toy includes converting jet thrusters pieces and features a deco and detail inspired from Transformers universe. Parts of Transformers Aerobot's Superion, he combines with him. Each of the ones are sold subject to availability. Converting transform figure, converts from plane to robot to combined mode. He's got converted jet thrusters, attached to thrusters to the jet to convert into blast station, which is pretty cool. That's basically the trailer of Superion, as you could say. It comes with accessories. I don't know, blaster accessories, so I don't know if he's going to come with any, he'll have his gun, but I wonder if there'll be any, splooshes that come with it, so for, blast effects and stuff like that. Articulated play for display. He's going to have all the basic modern articulation. Not a whole lot we can go on, simply because we are getting basically render images. We are not getting, actual product shots like we normally get, because you see that it looks like it's not done. It looks like it looks really small too, and it might be small. It might be kind of small. It might be small. That looks really small. But I'm gonna pre-order it, and I hope you guys do as well. It's gonna be an interesting year here for Transformers in 2025. I can tell you guys that it's gonna be a very interesting year with all the things happening with Hasbro, and they're releasing both Superion and Devastator this year, and as well as I believe they're also going to be start releasing Bruticus, and I've even heard the Combaticons are coming. And I mean, I would love if they just did all the combiners, like Bruticus, the Technobots haven't really gotten much love. I think there's been a third-party version of them, but it's been a long time. Mostly everybody seems to focus on Devastators, Superion, and Minosaur. I think there's only one or two Bruticuses. I think there's a fans toy version of it, I think, and I know there's the Zeta one, which is the everybody goes to, the Zeta one, and I think there might have been a DX9 one as well. But all those have been sold out now for over a year, so I'm looking to get my core, my core combiners, Superion, Minosaur. I've got a whole freaking shelf dedicated to Devastator, of every version of Devastator, and I've got a couple more on pre-order that are coming. So I mean, I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna get the Hasbro Constructicons yet. They're sold out already. They were sold out almost instantly, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And then I want to get Bruticus, but I'm really wanting to get the Zeta one because that one looks the most pleasing to me. and I really would like to get the Baticons. I would love to get the Terracons too. The Terracons was my third combiner that I got as a child. My first one was Superion, and it took me forever. It took me forever to get Silverbolt, and I have a funny story about that. I might tell one day on how I got Silverbolt. Now remember, this was the 80s, so a $25 toy was super expensive back then. And then I believe I originally got the Constructicons individually because that's how they were released, and then they released a gift set, which I also got. And so I actually had 2 sets of them, but I ended up losing most of them, and I replaced it with a full gift set later on down the road, which is what I currently have. And then I had Minosaur, but my Motormaster was broke. My Motormaster broke, and I ended up losing that with a lot of my... I lost a good chunk of my collection when I moved due to financial and family reasons. So I lost my entire G1 collection that I had, and I did have Bruticus, and I did have the Terracons and all that. I think I had the Technobots too. I think I had all of them. I'm pretty sure I had all of them, but who knows? I don't remember. It's been such a long time. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think of this Superion, the Silverbolt. Do you think, are you excited for the direction that they're going? Or are you like kind of like, it's a chug figure, you know? But I mean, if you think about it, $89 price point is not bad considering what you're getting and considering what it's gonna do. And I'm actually excited and happy that they're releasing Silverbolt first like this. If I remember correctly, they released, I think, 3 of the Stunticons first, and then Motormaster came out. And he was kind of hard to get, and I was lucky enough to get one on a discounted price. No, I think I paid maybe $70 for mine on Amazon, and luckily popped back up there, and I got it for like $7. I think I might have paid full price. I can't remember now. I could probably look at my history and it would show me. But I'm super excited to get this. I'm gonna probably just pre-order them just so I make sure I have them. So I'm not like desperately hunting Breakdown as I was, and I got lucky and one was at Target and I found it, and then I think Wild Rider was the other one that it was hard to find. And then of course I was like Motormaster, and then I found Motormaster on Amazon. So I don't think I'm gonna go that route. I'm gonna just get these right off the bat and call it a day. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's video and watching this episode of Prime Talk. If you enjoyed watching this video, check out this video right here. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel for more. I post Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on the channel. And I also live stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday here on YouTube, as well on Twitch and Facebook if you're interested. And if you're interested in supporting me further, you can consider joining me on Patreon, where you get exclusive access and early access to a lot of my videos weeks in advance before they go live here on YouTube, and you get exclusive full uncut videos of my reactions and stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, guys, check out this video right over here, and until next time.